guys, welcome back to my channel. We're like day 457 in the queue right now. Like it's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot of like creative energy these days, and I felt like this was just the perfect time to do a makeup routine because what better way to show you guys my artistic capabilities? No, but in all seriousness, I'm not a makeup artist, but I really do love to do my makeup. I'm not really a makeup everyday type of person, so when I do my makeup, it's usually full glam. So that is what I'm gonna do today, even though I have absolutely nowhere to go. I'm probably gonna have to FaceTime a few people to show off the look later, but we're just gonna jump right on in. There we go. Okay, so right now I have nothing on my face except for Egyptian Magic. If you don't already use this, I can't even explain my love for this product. Like I've been using it every single day for a year. I use it before I put on makeup, always. It's kind of like my primer, and I also use it as my moisturizer before I go to bed every single night. I usually start with my eyes because if I get fallout on my face after, at least it won't ruin my face makeup. That's just how I do it. I don't know if that's weird or not. I think I learned that from a makeup artist once upon a time, but I could be wrong. So I always put some concealer on my eyelids just to take away any of the redness, and it kind of acts as a primer there. So I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in light beige, and I'm just gonna apply it with a beauty blender. Once that's done, you pick your palette. I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. I love this palette. It is so freaking pretty. I'm not gonna go too crazy today, just gonna do like a simple but like glam-ish look. So yeah, I'm gonna go in first with the color Risque, and I use kind of like an angled brush. And what I like to do to get the shape that I like for the eyeshadow is to follow the natural shape of my eye. I don't know how I would describe them exactly. I feel like they're like almondy shape, kind of as if I'm doing an eyeliner, but not. And then once I have that, I'm gonna do the same shape, but upwards into the crease. So just, oh, I screwed that up already. Perfect, we're just really doing well here. Anyways, it doesn't have to be perfect, but kind of giving it that shape. And then I'm gonna use the other side of my brush, which is a little fluffier, blend that inwards. Now I'm gonna go in with another color. It's a bit like a champagne-y. It's called Bubbly. I'm gonna take that color and I'm gonna apply it on the corner of my eye going outwards to the center, and then blend it together with the pink. Okay, so now my eyeshadow is done. It looks a little crazy, but don't worry, when the full face comes on, it will be pulled together. So I actually just got this primer. I never really use a primer, but I'm just gonna try it out. It's called Your Skin But Better primer. It's an oil-free primer by It Cosmetics. Say primer again, seriously. I don't even know how you're supposed to apply this. Like, should I have used my hands instead of a beauty blender? I don't know. So the next part of my routine is to use a tinted moisturizer. I use the Laura Mercier one, and I use it in the color Wheat. It's amazing. It's a little bit dark, I feel, for like how pale I am right now, but when I put everything together, like, don't worry, it will look normal. The most important step, in my opinion, is concealer. I'll tell you why. I don't sleep much. When I use this magical product, it looks like I get 8 hours of sleep every night and drink legit like a gallon of water a day, which I don't do either of those things. So for me, this product is like a holy grail, and you will just see the magic. I kind of apply wherever there's like a blemish or like a pimple, whatever. This is magic. This is why they call it beating your face, because you literally just beat yourself up. But now we need to set it. So to set it, I use the Huda Beauty, or is it Huda or Huda? I don't even know. Whatever. Banana Bread setting powder. I know everyone is like a ride or die Laura Mercier translucent powder. Personally, for me, I take a lot of pictures if I have a full face of makeup on. And when I take a lot of pictures, when I used the Laura Mercier one, I find it gave me a lot of flashback, like under the eyes. It was bright white from like any picture. This one is more of like a yellow base, and I have like an ivory skin tone, I would say-ish. So I find it just is more natural looking, and it does not give me any flashback. I find that you have that same problem with the flashback or with just like it being too white for you. I would try a banana one. It doesn't have to be this brand, but a banana colored one is really the way to go. Okay, so once that's on, I love to use this new product that I've only received a few months ago, I would say. So it's pretty new still, but I find it really makes a difference. It's the Amazonian Clay by Tarte. This kind of just acts as like a way to blend everything you already have on your face together and give you like a uniform color, which is like kind of like an airbrush for me. And I think that it even says that on the back of here. It does. Amazonian Clay full coverage airbrush. Like that's literally what it is. So I just kind of apply that everywhere. Like I even find like now that I've applied it, like my face looks like significantly different. Like it really looks like airbrush. What blemish? Where? Imperfection? Who? what? Okay, but for real, it's great. I would really highly recommend this product. It's a newbie, but a goodie, and I'll definitely be repurchasing. I think being bronze is like the best thing ever, and since we're not really getting any opportunities to travel this summer and get that nice, like, you know, grease glow, we're gonna make do with our makeup, and hopefully we get some sun and, you know, we can be outside and get the color here. But until that day comes, this is your holy grail. This is the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. I know most people use it, like at least most people I know. If you don't, you need to buy it. It's incredible. I'm gonna just put this on my cheekbones, on my jawline, and on like the top of my forehead into the hairline. And yes, I really do make these faces when I do my makeup. So now I feel like I have a good glow going. The next step is a very important one. I like to look very sun-kissed. So blush is very important. I use the Melba by MAC. I think it might be discontinued, to be honest with you, but don't quote me on that. But it's fantastic. And I apply it on the apples of my cheeks and the bridge of my nose, because that is where I would get sun-kissed usually, and so I find it's the most natural looking, even though nothing about this is natural. Wow. This looks like I got back from vacation. So now I'm gonna move back to the eyes. Usually if I had to do anything to my eyebrows, now is the time that I would do them. I'm very fortunate, I have very thick and very dark brows, and so I don't really have to fill them in or do anything much to them, but I do have a sick addiction of brushing my eyebrows, and because we are also in quarantine and they haven't been done in 2 months, they're a little cray-cray right now. First, I'm going to curl my lashes. If you don't do this, I really highly suggest curling your lashes. I find it makes such a big difference in the way my mascara gets applied, and like I'm the type of person that loves long lashes but refuses to get lash extensions, so I find that this really gives me that little extra boost I want. Make sure you don't pull them out, because I've done that a couple times and it is not pleasant. Liner. Ugh, here goes nothing. So now the liner is applied, I'm gonna go in with my mascara. I have 2 favorite mascaras. I really like the L'Oreal Voluminous if you're looking for a drugstore option. I use the color Black is Black. It's phenomenal, but recently I've been using the Lights Camera Flashes by Tarte, and I have to say, this really gives my eyelashes some length I never knew it had, so watch out. And now my favorite step, actually my second favorite, highlight. I use the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop. Mine is broken, so I have to be super careful. Close that. Take that and I apply it pretty much everywhere, but so on the top of my cheekbones, on my cupid's bow, tip of my nose, and bridge of my nose. And then I will go in with a smaller brush and apply the highlight in the corner of my eyes, in the corners of my eyes. And honestly, I'm feeling a little fancy, so I'm also gonna go under the brow bone. Something I like to do that I don't always do, but it adds a little bit of like a dramatic effect to the eye, is go back in with the same color we use on the outside. So that's the Risque from this palette, on an angled brush, and go under the eye like that. I usually cry from this because I get powder in my eyes, so let's just hope that doesn't happen today, because that usually means I have to restart. Like, you know what, if I'm doing this, might as well go full out, since either way, no one's gonna see it. I love me some lip gloss. So I always use 2. I always go in with a Buxom, whichever color I'm feeling that day. Today I'm feeling some Mudslide. So this is kind of like the natural color of my lips, but with a little bit more of a pink tint. Sometimes I do like a lip cocktail, and I'll add like 3 or 4 different colors until I get the color that I want. We'll keep it simple for today. So that's what just the Mudslide looks like. But again, I really like it to be glossy. This is the best, hands down, lip gloss I've ever used in my entire life. It is the Kopari Lip Glossy, the original. Watch this. Oh my god, could you die? It's made of coconut oil, so it also feels amazing, super moisturizing, smells good, tastes good. It's just... And sometimes if I'm really feeling like I want to be a little extra that day, I'll go back in with the highlight and do my collarbones. And now I don't really need to, but you know what, I'm here, I'm doing this, so I might as well just do it. All right, so there you have it. This is my full makeup routine when I'm going out. I'm gonna go take a million pictures now to make this a little bit useful. But I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments if you're into the beauty stuff. If so, if there's anything specific you'd like to see, I'd be happy to film it for you. I got all the time in the world. Thanks for watching. Besos.